What's going on, everybody? This is the drop for June 11th, 2020. Hope everyone's doing okay out there. Today, I want to highlight 5 musical protests that are happening out there. Music that's helping to move the conversation forward about racial equality, violence, police violence, racism, etc. So this is mostly visual. We're going to play some clips and play a little bit of the visual part of this, and you'll hear a little bit of the music. So if you're listening to the audio version of this, I suggest you go over to youtube.com/Osiris Media to check out the video version. All right, let's get into it. First, number 1, Take Two Knees, New York Philharmonic's Anthony McGill. So Anthony McGill's the principal clarinet for the New York Philharmonic. On May 30th, he posted a video of himself playing the clarinet, and then after that, he got on both knees in a prayer for justice and decency, and then he encouraged his friends and musicians to join him, which inspired a bunch of responses, and you can see the video of him playing and taking 2 knees. All right, number 2, we mentioned this the other day, but to go a little bit more in depth, Jon Batiste leading a musical march in New York City. So New Orleans music legend who's now leading the band on Stephen Colbert's show, he led a march to bring attention to systemic justice. And he said, "We are the ones who are responding to the 401 years of generational trauma and oppression that our ancestors bore. We're standing on their shoulders. We are the ones who can change a generation for women. We have the power right now. We are the ones." And that march was called We Are. Pretty cool. All right, number 3, Detroit Techno float. During a Black Lives Matter protest in Detroit, there was a float and a dance party, all set to techno music. This was a reminder of the way that techno started, which was as a form of protest music and reaction to problems happening in Detroit in the 80s. And so this is a cool reminder and a really cool float with some good music. All right, number 4, one of the most moving things that I've seen musically in the past couple weeks is Lean on Me being sung by the protesters in DC. This is a sing-along to the Bill Withers song during a protest in DC last week. Singer Kenny Sway led the crowd, but you can hear hundreds and hundreds of people singing along with him. And then finally, number 5, jam sessions in Philly. So to bring it home, I'll talk a little bit about my new home, Philadelphia. It was amazing to see the reporting on Twitter and Instagram about all the different jam sessions, dance circles, and more of that kind of stuff that popped up all around the city. You can check out the link in the show notes to watch more, but really inspiring stuff and really cool stuff that's coming from artists from all around the country. So hope you enjoyed this, and like I said, if you're listening to the audio version, definitely check out the video version so you can see some more of these clips. So music has always been and always will be a part of the way people fight against injustice, violence, racism. Protest music is alive and well. I think we're seeing it in different ways now than we had before, but I was talking to a couple of musicians recently about this, about protest music and whether it was going to live on and whether it was going to live up to the moment. This was during the COVID crisis before this all happened, but this has given me a lot of hope and a lot of inspiration that music that's going to be developed in the coming, days, weeks, months is really going to inspire new people to get involved and really bring people together around some of these ideas. So lastly, I want to just say a couple organizations you can support if you want to get involved with what's going on out there against police violence and racial inequality. Color of Change, NAACP Legal Defense Fund, Campaign Zero, Black Lives Matter, and the National Bail Fund Network. See y'all tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.